How's it going, guys? This is Venheim. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I am super excited because I'm finally going to be able to play Pandaemonium. Well, I've been able to play Pandaemonium since I started 6.0, right? But I want to take things little by little. And I believe I haven't checked about this, but I think this is the guy that starts Pandaemonium, right? The Crystal from Beyond. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Hey, it appears my calculation were correct. Wait. Oh, I don't know why I thought he was like he had a robe like the Asians. I would encounter none other than Ria, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for, well, let's not concern ourselves. Dude, you were here for like 2 weeks. I am named Gigi, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work with the ITScope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it, however, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you lend us your well-traveled eye to Aporia. Aporia? Where is that? Is that in Labyrinthos? I think it is, right? Aporia. Isn't Aporia where the Ragnarok was? Claudian. What up, dude? I need to wet my whistle. Greetings, Ria, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I am sure Named Gigi has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I'm Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Named Gigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there's no greater honor than to meet the first woman in history to traverse to the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. I just went to visit my mom. That's it. The professor speaks often and at length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Oh, stop it. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum, like Heart of Corundum, that has stumped the tree for us for moons. I still wonder, how is this related to us going back in time? It was me who peered into the fathomless sea from the anti-tower in the Ravenian. Okay. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall the star, the final days. Soon thereafter, our research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the ITScope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. Is it gonna be like one of those like the Asian crystal? We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. Can we see it? But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Ah, stop it. Thus we decide to seek you out. The dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. Let's go! Oh? The only thing that's going through my mind is like the stone, the zodiac stones from Tactics. Remember that each one had like a very odd shape? Speaking of which, today is Final Fantasy Tactics 25th anniversary. The day I'm recording this, Monday, June 20th. Happy birthday, Final Fantasy Tactics. I love you. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. Also, I love Tactics so much I haven't played it in like 15 years, so I remember nothing of it. Just my feelings. I want to replay that game. Yep. It's like one of the crystals that we gave Elizabeth right at the end of 5.3. Memories abides within the crystal. I know someone who has a similar crystal. Me. As I thought, you do know what this is. Please tell me everything. I should just show them mine, right? Or did it disappear? I don't remember it disappear. I remember glowing at the very end. I see the Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storage stones passed from masters to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? As in memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal in Ria's story, this one doesn't bear the mark of the convocation. Who then could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? I guess that's what we're gonna be looking into. And I guess that's how it connects to way back in the day? Over in Elpis? You're gonna take it back and ask around, like, what the fuck is happening? Professor Claudian! Yes? I am well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? Honey? What? Ah, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Pepega. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Oh? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. If anyone, message, come, Pandaemonium, please. Faces, grave threat, star, in danger. That expression doesn't bode well. What do you see? Pandaemonium, 'tis not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. But isn't Pandaemonium like kind of irrelevant? Right? Because it takes place in Elpis, before the world is shattered. But now the world is shattered. The final days have gone by twice. Right? Was it still like a threat for us, even now? In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I will have the after-mentioned examples of crystalline memories to hand. Namgigi Rusanadi. I entrust the procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. Hi. As for you, Ria, there is a person I would have you seek. The one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that the crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this Pandaemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Boo, boo, boo. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures bigger belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. Thank you. Wait. So I ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where Pandaemonium is, and if we need be concerned by this message. Yes, sir. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. Okay. Let me leave. Speak with Claudian. Journey to the ocular and approach the portal. We are going back to the past. Let's go, baby. I think I should have put on my armor. Right? If receives this message. That is definitely a little bit, right? It has to be. Come, Pandaemonium, quickly. Chill, dude. You sound like Boba and the other guys. Man, just hurry up and get to Pandaemonium already. I'm coming. Did I just fall? Nani? Did I just trip? Hey, what? Nani? Oh, I bumped into him. Ooh! Elizabeth. What's up, baby? How are you? Could it be? Let me hear his voice, game, please. No, of course not. Apologies. For the briefest moment, I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. She told me a falling star will appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I didn't expect the expression to be so literal. It's definitely a little bit. Come on, bro. It's like, the game is like, you thought you were done crying in 6.0? Well, fuck you. Themis. So that's his name. Themis. Or Themis. I still hate the fact that there's no voice acting for the entirety of the raids and the Alliance raids. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Opposite's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. He also wears white, just like Venat. That means he left his seat. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know for that matter. Is it my ears? My tail? Or the color of my eyes? I am Azim's familiar. I mean, we might as well just go with it, right? Makes it easier for everybody. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I didn't know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. Broom, broom. If you are here at Asim's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate Pandaemonium, yes? Danny? If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Call me, I don't know. Last time I did this, I appeared in the middle of the building, right next to Emmett Silk and Hitler. I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. Oh? I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at the crystal of this crystal of yours. Wait, so did we tell him that we came from the future? Just like we did with Benat and the others? Boom, 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 boom. Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in Pandaemonium. I wonder what are we gonna fight in Pandaemonium? Is it gonna be like Cerberus and demons and stuff? The facility extends beneath Ilpis and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. Ooh, La Habrea! It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Oh, so what's happening down there? Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandaemonium ceased. Oh shit. I am here as representative of an organization that works directly with the convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Dude, I want to have those eyes. I went into character creation to see if I could get like eyes that bright. No. I couldn't. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? I mean, we might as well. Yeah, I wanted to change my eyes to the like very bright blue like Venat after 6.0 to keep like her legacy. I couldn't. The game was like, nope, fuck you. That's Venat only. Oh man, come on, dude. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Melanie in Naporia or Jolle in Ratsarhan. Oh, so it's like the stuff that you get after each fight, right? Where Familia is there. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I will share no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways with from the falling star I had been waiting for so long. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noted the anomaly near Pandaemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us to both go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads into the restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but she left me with these weird words. Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I couldn't comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze up to the heavens. Suffice it to say, I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Habrea for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at an agnosis? An agnosis? Wait, where am I? Yeah, I haven't been back to Elpis since we left. I'm just going through the MSQ and never coming back, which is a very bad habit. Because I until recently I just unlocked flying in the areas of Stormblood. Yeah, I usually do stuff with my friends, so they usually just bring out like one of those big mounts and I just ride with them. Themis. Is it Themis or Themis? Let me know down below. How do you call this guy? I sent a request for permission before heading forth to Opus. With luck, we shall not be waiting long. I hope so. Holy shit, I thought you were the homie. Oh my god, he looks so much like Hermes. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandaemonium. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandaemonium as you please. Thank you. Now, that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigation together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warden's instructions at all times. Nani? Those who conduct their work within Pandaemonium are called waters, for their role with respect to the creatures within. Oh? Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations are worthy of further study, entering them. So basically, these guys are like super powerful and should be destroyed, but some of them possess like very interesting stuff, so they want to study them before they destroy them. Those who spend their days in Pandaemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery. But Pandaemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose for your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide upon the proper... Ooh. Even my cat is like La Habrea. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The waters have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if they were anything worth worrying about. I see. It appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings on here again. I think my microphone is clipping, like cutting off. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? I mean, I know him, but I don't think he's like exactly the same as you guys know him here. I think like 10,000 years changed him a little bit. Oh, the stories I could tell you, dude. You are no mere familiar, are you? Master La Habrea is not known for being generous with his time. That one would have stories of his company almost beggars belief. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is of the convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandaemonium. The news that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Leth. Let us delay no further. Let's go. Man, if I could tell you what the stories between me and La Habrea, and the other guys for that matter. Woo! Oh my god, I finally made it, Themis! I finally made it. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances. But is it true that you too have met La Habrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else, why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandaemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? I am scared. I don't know what to expect. Like at all. I suppose it's gonna be creepy as fuck. I hope. Holy shit. Yep, this is terrifying. It is much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave a potent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeing and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Is it really that fucked up? Holy shit. You know what it's giving me vibes of? Tower of Latria from Demon Souls. Except it's very purple instead of very green. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not. There is no immediate danger. I reinforced with what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever's occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its process. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I didn't expect a bustling facility, I see not a single water. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there's something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I not focus, Pandaemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. That means we're fucked. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Now I can see myself fighting like 12 fights. Of course, you have my promise. This request doesn't come as a surprise, to be honest. I'm used to this kind of shit. At least you received it with good humor. Rest assured, I do not mean to stand by idly while you risk life and limb. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Nani? Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusion. Oh, of course. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band of nonetheless. Of course. Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandaemonium's pitiless halls. I don't know, but I want to know. As for Velos, the first circle, now accessible. Ooh! I don't even know what we're gonna fight. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be an exciting fight. Can I fall? No. Okay. Okay, let's see. Dude, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Oh shit. Nice. Dude, I thought these were gonna go down faster. I just had to bitch, huh? I just had to bitch about the queue. Uh-oh. Is potato ready? Give me potato salad! Is that one of the waters? Waters. I'm just gonna call them waters. I don't know why I have a feeling that he's gonna transform. I'll save him. I must. Oh jeez, how did I know? This appears to be one of the waters we seek, but I'm afraid he's in no state. Oh, fuck. He's in no state to fuck. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. I see boba and I see potato. Eric Tonios. Water of the Condemned. Okay, let's go. Wait, am I really gonna be the MT? Fuck. Jailer's Flail. Okay. Wrath of the Lich King. I don't know what that does. Configure. Pitiless Flail. Okay, so far he seems easy enough. Watch me fuck it up. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Be assailed by flame, by ice and flame. Oh, fuck me. What do we do? I'm ice. I'm ice. I'm ice? Hello? No! Over here! Okay. Fuck me again? Okay, so we basically have to be like in the other side. Like in the other color. Music? 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 I like the music, dude! Shining Sails. Oh, fuck. Oh fuck, is this... Holy shit! This looks like Resident Evil! Oh, what do I do? I'm freaking the fuck out! Standing green? Okay. Standing red? I'm not that stupid. Okay, basically you have to change depending on the color of the orbs. Red? Am I fucked? Yep. I'm not that stupid. Proceeds to getting damage. Oh my god. Ether Flail. Oh shit. Okay, so the fight is not that hard, like at all. If this is all he does, I am taking a lot of fucking damage. It's not so hard and I'm fucking dying. Oh my goodness. Oh, shit like that only happens to me, I swear. Oh no. Wait, I'm not... red? Red. Blue! Just follow Boba. Boba! Red, follow Boba. Boba! Dude, I'm so used to yelling fucking Boba. Bro, I like this music. I need to listen to it without all the attacking, but I'm liking the music. Shining cells. Now he's done. I'm surprised it took him so long to LB. I like tombstones of apatism. I'm capped. Let's go, baby. That wasn't so hard. Yahoo watashi wa katase. Boop, boop, boop. I like that. I like the music, man. Okay, I give you that. I'll just read on everything. Ooh, I got a commendation. That was easy. Themis! What's up, baby? That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth, after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warrior, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. Oh. Okay, so I thought Pandaemonium was gonna be red? But it's not red, so I'm gonna change it to like blue. Although you can't see shit because my lights are super bright. Oh no, I want a yellow! Fuck! Yellow again! Ria, he stirs. There we go. Nani kore? Hey bitch, what happened? Why did you attack us? What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I am Eric Tonios, a warder. I can't say that fucking word for the life of me. Of Asphodelos, Pandaemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandaemonium? The creations entered within Asphodelos have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. Nani? That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a key ward, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Brea is absolute. Yet, something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever had taken over me, thank you for releasing me from his clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. We just kind of felt something was going on here, man, and we came to check on you guys. Horror among horrors. So Pandaemonium's protectors are indeed being dismantled from within by the same individual or individuals that releases captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little. However, if we cannot ascertain their identity, who could it be? Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here? What measures would they take? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandaemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. Safety over everything, man. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't believe the other waters to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please say not a word of this to the convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You will only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. But, that being said, our investigation has only begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we made an exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. Hi, me. Hey, I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Yes, homie, I'm gonna help you out. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way towards encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. Yes, just give it like a year, and we'll be done. So you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magic of Pandaemonium yet hold, so for the moment time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Rhea has set us upon. Hi. Themis and Rhea, yes? Thank you. The waters owe you a great debt already. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandaemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates, in case any have followed you out. Are we gonna be fighting like monsters, or are we gonna just be fighting like waters in each one? Alright guys, so I think that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna be putting one of these up per video. so I don't make the video super long, despite this one being very long. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Granted, I was waiting for boba and potato salad, right? But I don't want to make them too big because it's a pain in the ass to upload and to edit. That being said, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Twitter, TikTok, at Vinheim, also in the description. And I'll catch you guys next time with a video of whatever I make. Most likely Final Fantasy 14. Peace out.